Hi everybody, and welcome to part 95 of my Deep Rock Galactic streams. Once again, we'll have viewer spawns, which I just remembered to turn on. Turn that on now. There we go, those are on. Spawns are active. Gradient Cat's first. Hi Gradient Cat. And Vivian was second. Al is third. Alright, so people are free to join or spawn things or whatever. It's going to be another open game, so I'll start off by selecting the mission so that people can join. It's just going to be Hazard 3 again, so it's a bit more chill.
Move out.
You can still very much kill me if you're so inclined, though, chat. Should I change loadout? Let me think. Let's be Gunner. We haven't been Gunner for a bit.
I'll kill anything with more legs than
What do you
two.
think? Gunner. Which loadout? This one. Normal minigun. I think. Alright. Oh, rocket launcher. I think maybe rocket launcher. Look at that. That looks cool. Burst fire pistol's fine as well. And cluster grenade? Yeah, why not? So overclock is overtuned feed mechanism, which means faster shooting. We've also got nitroglycerin in there. So we want to have the rockets stay in the air for longer before they land. Stun shots with extra damage, less ammo. So that's going to have to be to kill choice things. I think this can work. And don't mind the loot bugs exploding, it's normal. You're too poor to kill me myself. It'll have to be a team effort if that's what you want then, chat. Or you can let me live. I don't know, there's benefits to letting me live. Such as more unlocks and stuff.
That's pretty. Everyone needs at least one of those.
Get all the things that I can afford.
Fancy pants. Bang for the buck if you ask me.
Amazing. I have all the gunner stuff now. I like this new currency. So much free stuff. I did do a public mission, right? People can join? Yeah, that's public.
Get on board the drop pod team. Mission is ready.
You can change Bosco too, perhaps. Make them match me. There we go. Put elf ears on him? He can have elf ears? I can't. What do you mean? Let's do the gold one. Yeah.
Rock and stone, the pretty sound of teamwork.
But what if dwarves? Ooh, arc welder's delight. Should I use those? Probably. I think I changed some of my pickaxes to some of the new pickaxe parts. But which pickaxe do we change? Arc welder's delight. Oh, I'm already using it. Okay. I'm using it on my E-type loadout, I think. What am I doing? No one's joined yet, so we might as well spend some more time doing this. We gotta make our loadouts look good. Let's see. So, we're on type C loadout. These pickaxes are kind of doing whatever, aren't they? I'll fix it up another time. Let's just go on the mission. Probably should have done all my loadout stuff before launching the stream. Thanks for the host, Shizuku. Chaos, but I just started! Oh no. Meal, fleas, and rival presence. Oh no. We're gonna die here. This is where we die, chat. I don't think we're making this.
Check your gear and let's go!
As you can see, we're off to a good start.
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini-mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod operational, and return to base. Expect heavy infestation. And
Please,
try
let me
not
get
to
it, let me
lose
get it, let me get it.
colleagues.
Hi, Drac. Ah! Please.
Those turrets ain't gonna give us more trouble, but now.
No!
Beard!
Drac, why? What did I do? There's even a machine event. How could you do this to us? Ah! Oh. Yeah, so we're gonna die here, aren't we?
Hang in there.
Let me up, let me up, let me up! I think the Nemesis is a choice enemy for this gun. The Nemesis needs to start saying we're rich. That'd be so funny. Ah! What's going on?
Out of the way! That's now. You're dropping.
Would it even be Twitch chat anymore if they did give mercy?
Want a sip on ready here?
There's a machine event right there, chat. Don't you want to see what's in it? A machine event with all this ice. Are you serious, chat?
Lean down. Don't let him flank you. Why am I?
It is freezing the fleas, at least.
Stop shooting. We can hack the control one.
This is fine. That's not a... Wait, was I shooting faster fleas or those things? I'm scared.
I'm the Beastmaster. You scrap heap pile of crap.
Crimson, it appears we're having a
Hi, Barrett.
situation, I see.
Ah! Who did this? Help, someone?
Oh, Crimson.
Hi! Ah! Really? You dropped me
assistance.
like that?
Is that all you got?
Wait, I didn't want an iron wheel. What am I going to do with an iron wheel?
I'm taking some of the ammo.
What happened?
I used an iron wheel.
Oh, the irony.
Hey, you can't tell puns.
I can pun if I want. Also, hey Crimson, I've been sick since last night.
That's not good. You okay?
Getting a little better. I had a big headache, but now I'm doing better. My belly still hurts though. But at least my headache is clearing up a little bit more.
That's good at least. Where is it? Okay, there's more cave leeches, isn't there? There's everything. I can't see through all the frozen stuff. What have you done, chat? You've ruined the map.
What is chat? Oh no, why is chat? You've done so much to the poor Crimson.
I just want the machine event.
Hang on, reinforcements will be here in a sec once I've installed a mod.
This is fine. Everything's fine. I've got a reinforcement over here. If I can get to it. Hey, chat. Imagine that.
Hey. Have some light.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm joining you now. What do you? Should I go? Actually, I'll go scout. To be honest.
Got a machine event. Where'd the robot go? There was a robot here I could revive, right?
Booyah!
Robot.
I
Oh,
think
if
the
you
robot's
missed
gone.
it.
Because
Yeah,
I took too long.
Yeah.
Chat, how have you done this to me? I
I'm
should
usually-
I have
I'm
to
a
keep that in
drone
mind for
man,
later,
but
so I
at this
use my
point, I
shield.
think a scout would be better.
I think you're very chaotic, Shizuku. Why are you doing this to me? This is why I play on Hazard 3.
Also, that new secondary for engineer is overpowered against these dreadnoughts. I found
Nice.
out. Hey, Bleach.
That will teach you.
Oh, so
they
the cave
being
leech
spawned
slowly
in?
lowers you down. Yeah, that's a spawned cave leech. There's probably another 2 or 3 in the room. Anyway, I'm turning on this event, because this is a good time to do it while the boss is ignoring us, right?
It's just sitting. It's actually, I think, bugged, Crimson. Also,
Huh?
pit. There's a damn pit.
There's going to be a lot of pits. This is fine.
Ready for anything.
That's just the pits.
The pits are going to appear more and more the more we walk around.
What the heck?
That's the... Pretty sure that's the 3 layers of the...
Oh. Yeah, Crimson. One of the gorges was sideways. There's even more room for us now.
Line ready.
Nice.
These bugs don't stand a chance against us.
Watch out for the drone.
Can't dodge when I'm frozen.
Yeah.
Help.
Somebody patch me up. Steve's gone.
Not Steve. We can do the machine event, right?
What gets through my beard? Help!
I'm coming. Hang on.
And then I'm immediately frozen as soon as I'm revived, for real? Nope, that's not gonna work ever.
Need to open it up one more time.
Shield ready again. Shield up.
Thank you for the health. Oh, it closed again. How are we ever gonna do this?
Oh no. I'm down. Okay, you got like the most, this like one of the more dangerous ones.
Did I? The drone's the dangerous one. How long do we have? We got 1 minute. You got to stand on it quickly.
Supply pod requisitioned. Launching now.
What hit me?
There's a Bacteria grabber. Just the drones now. We got an exploder. Oh, we got it.
We're alive?
Nicely done.
I think the bosses are a glitch, Crimson.
Ready.
This is fine.
Oh, I had to say that, didn't I?
You really did, didn't you?
I had to say the bosses are glitch, and there's one to replace them.
A diffusion ray overclock.
Some more crazy.
Also, do you see what I mean by the gorge thing opened up a large area over here?
Oh, it really did.
Like stepping on a slug.
Nice find.
Shield charge.
We can hide under here.
It's almost like we have a driller on the team.
But not at the same time. Any gentlemen want to, anti-gentle birds and floofs or whatever kind of creature you are, want to join in on this?
Join in on spawning things against us? What?
Or join in on like helping us fight?
Oh, like that. Oh, I can't even see where the Festa-Fleas even go. This is sad. Also, there's a link to the Discord if anyone wants to join. Owl is a being of chaos? Yes, I can agree with that.
And there's the oppressor dead. Very few times I've never actually been hit by those damn projectiles. Rock and stone. That's a cave leech. That's a cave leech.
Where?
Oh god, I just killed it. Ah, bolt detonator. Wait, we can one-shot the hive guard with that thing.
Maybe? But do we dare?
Yeah, if we
Do
can
we
get
dare
the
with how
hive
many
guard-
pits are opening up? I don't know if we do dare.
Yeah, we can get that damn hive guard to get it into its damage phase and get the bolt detonator directly next to it and kill the bulk. That
Yeah,
hive
but
guard's
that's-
instantly dead.
That's kind of pushing our luck, isn't it?
Die!
Rival bots.
Damn robots! This is our turn!
Ooh, gravity button. I probably shouldn't press that, should I?
My god, what is happening?
Pits.
Okay, it's about to go. The bulk's about to death. I'll get him over here.
This'll work, right?
Yes! Ah!
Oh no, you've died.
So much for the hive guard, whoever spawned that in.
Now it's just the easy bosses. And we haven't even gotten to the mules yet.
Imagine you could spawn a caretaker and oh god.
Should I add it?
Wait, can
Do
you
I have an-
actually do that?
Don't spawn things for a second, chat. Let's see if I can actually add an option for it. Let's have a look. Then we'll know. Okay, we don't get to know because you spawn things. I'm not even looking.
Okay, there
I
we
hope
go.
you're happy, chat.
So we have Lacerator.
Thanks for the raid,
and-
Greedy Magic.
Anyway, yeah, let's see. Can you make it a caretaker spawn? Because it's a
Well,
very...
I'm not going to check because I asked chat to not spawn things to give me the chance to check. Chat continues to spawn things while I'm checking, so we don't check. Simple.
Alright, anyway, go over... Actually, come over here to the, like, this gorge pit
No, I'm not checking. Chat's ruined their chance. I'll check in between matches. It spawned before.
Recalibration
You're
commencing.
gonna get us killed with that. Stream delay? Okay. But now you've pressed that button, so I need to stay on the rope so I don't die to fall damage. Right, and I can't go through these ice bits either, or else I'll die to fall damage. Hope you got your grapple ready.
Artificial gravity has been
They had their
reestablished.
grapple ready. Okay, let's have
I
a
got
look.
it.
Let's have a look in the mod, right? Is there an option
Yeah.
in here yet for
The
turret,
caretaker.
turret, shredder, caretaker? That's not it. Patrol bot? No, there's not an option yet. Unless it's under one of the other options.
It's probably actually it's a mission. It's a mission objective. Like it has. There's
Not
a mission
really.
objective.
I'm
Maybe
not
try
thinking
that.
I'm not talking about the caretaker. I'm talking about the nemesis, right?
Oh, the nemesis.
The caretaker would be under boss or rival tech. Yeah, it's not there. And then the natural robot spawn starts attacking me. Amazing.
Oh, Crimson, there's a mod I need to send you that's just funny to use. Oh, then again, it might get you caught.
Hey, Scout, do you know the way out? Also, what was the mod?
Oh, it's a. Do you know that it's like this one song that has "Keep Rolling, Rolling, Rolling" or something
Yeah.
in it, and then it's just for the shellbacks.
Amazing.
Probably get you copyright, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah,
though.
absolutely. But would it be worth it?
Yes, because just spawn out like a bunch of them and then just hear all of them. It's funny as hell. Fester fleas.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have very much luck in that room finding the rest of the Festa fleas among all the other blue in that room. But yeah, sadly, Nemesis does not appear to be a spawn option just yet. I wouldn't know what to price it though. What would I even price it? Would I price it like an oppressor or like a bolt? What do you think, chat?
It's a mini boss, so maybe half of like the boss spawn. I don't know. Well, then again, it can grab you, so it is actually quite a dangerous thing. Cave leech.
Yeah, I just killed 3.
Ah,
Did someone spawn those or were they just chilling there?
that was there.
That was
think.
natural? Then where's the holes in the roof
Oh.
for them?
Oh wait, oh, there's a bunch of mini cave leeches. Oh,
Yeah,
no, those are
something's
spawns.
telling me this isn't natural. Chat, what have you done?
They're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere.
That was terrifying.
Another hive guard
That's normal.
right next to me.
You're fine, I'm just gonna get some legs.
Coordinates downloaded to scanner.
Why is this here? What?
I call it my grenade grenade.
So we just have 2 like bosses that are just.
Ah.
Please shoot
Oh
him.
lord.
Cat. Need some.
Was that
Sniped.
one natural? That one actually was natural. I get got by the one natural one.
If someone has a fear of cave leeches, oh lord, this would be hell for them.
Another faster.
I think we call a fear of cave leech common sense.
Wait, flare charging.
Magterra grabber.
I see it.
Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Oh lord.
Yeah, I don't think I can save you. You're behind too much stuff and I got too much on me. Not a whole lot I can do.
I'm a scout. I can just probably survive this.
Probably.
Damn. I'm out.
It's Glad we have a very convenient shield booster right here. Or
Where's the
movement
shield?
booster.
Oh, is that a shield booster, is it? Is that what that does?
I think
thought it was
so.
something to do with gravity.
See here.
Well, it did seem to boost my shield a little bit, but I don't know. Hard to tell.
Every little bit helps. Excuse me, I'm dropping a pod in.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
It'd be cool if the robots were able to fight the actual bugs too, not just us. Oh, fall damage on the like sliver of health.
Shield up.
I love it.
Wouldn't mind that resupply.
Dreadnought hive gone.
Charged. Nitra. No more oppression.
You going to resupply?
Getting some
There's a shield there.
son.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Getting more ammo.
Oh lord, oh lord, oh lord.
Shield charged.
Oh, I one-shot the sack things.
We do not have a bulk to make this cheesy again, though.
Don't want to spawn a bulk.
Don't spawn a bulk. Bulks are scary enough.
Incoming.
So close.
Hey, someone spawned the supply drop.
Yeah.
Grabbing ammo.
Someone also spawned wasps.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Pow. Shields ready again.
Grabber
That's not a grabber. That's a troller.
or crawler thing. Wait, does the same thing.
Rest a bit, and
No, it's
maybe play
not.
some dice.
One of them takes you up and the other takes you down. Run. Ooh, Westerfleet.
Exterminator.
Always a high priority.
Desperately now.
Or Nitra.
Watch for the cluster grenade.
Where'd what drop?
Want to see them
Oh yes, check the loot bug.
cluster out. Save yourself.
Hey! Ooh, we've got the low gravity zone. How cool is that?
Wait, what? Oh.
The entire room is low gravity. Amazing.
Oh no, the lacerator. They're back, they're back.
Zip line.
This is fine. We just had to wake them up again. So many spawn, says the Chaos Master. I know, right? I thought you were used to this, Shizzy.
Getting ammo. No.
Zip line up.
What do you mean is it time to bully me? Why would anyone bully me? Thank you for the help.
Shield charged and ready. Here, get into cover. Believe in Steve.
You have no idea how goddamn strained I am right now. From
Strained
like
how?
being sick to this. But whatever, I'll push through it.
Charged.
You're free to join, Susie.
Here comes trouble.
Yeah, the assistance would be a very much the
Oh, I thought
appreciate.
that was a resupply. It's a wasp nest. Very different things.
Grab her.
Where are you?
Red sugar.
You're fine. You'll be fine. I have to put this materials away.
Air's corner heavy.
One dropped a resupply right on me when I was
Did it kill you?
Ammo tape.
No, because the grabber moved away. Oh, the ambulance is right next to me.
Wait, where'd the leg go? Wait, the leg fell back down? I just threw it up! One of 3 mules. Activate. Amazing.
Well done. Mule repaired.
Zip line up.
Oh, I've been grabbed again by the sand shark. Ah!
Donkey time.
Oh, what is it with the hive guards, this mission
Yeah,
chat?
there's so many.
And that came off of something dangerous. That could have been anything dangerous. And it was another hive guard.
That's the third one.
I swear. This is too many. This is far too many. Ooh, a flare. You want a flare?
A barley bulb.
Don't you want a barley bulb?
It took me. It's me. Feel my wrath. Buzz off, shredder.
That's what it's like sometimes. Sometimes you can get really
No.
dangerous things for some of the cheaper rewards. And it's terrifying to me.
I'm going adrenaline overdrive.
Face off the bug heaven. Yeah. Don't bother shooting the hive guard before it reveals its weak point.
You're trying to do more wildcard stuff to conserve points? That's a very valid tactic.
Coordinates transferred. Gotta check my terrain scan.
Oh, I've been grabbed again by the stupid sand shark.
Why don't you kill it though?
I keep losing track of it because it's so much already.
Don't you have the mod to see the names over things? The name helps to spot it
No,
slightly.
I'm just losing track. Oh no, there's so much happening at once. That's what I'm.
Be gone.
I'm just gonna completely ignore the hive guard. Actually, while its shield is down, I should probably hit it, shouldn't I?
Oh,
Let's stick together.
thanks.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Get that resupply.
Shield ready again.
Well done. The mule is working again.
Chill.
Easy as fish. Shield charged.
That's one way to increase the distance traveled by the rockets. I have not met the button that starts with extreme. Do we want to though? We're so close.
Select your bonus.
You wouldn't, right? Yeah, you totally would, wouldn't you, chat? Someone would do it. I'm scared. You're gonna do it at the worst time, aren't you? You could press that button? Oh no.
More ammo. Next point.
Yes, whatever. Oh, there's lots of tiny rival tech.
How small? Saving it for a boss fight is best. Chat, you scare me.
It's getting into all me nooks and crannies.
That menace.
How am I using that? Let's use this.
I've gone. Hope there's not more things.
Use my power swing on that.
Bullseye.
Oh
Nice.
boy.
Here's for
That's
no
the
more
third
of those hive
hive.
guards this match.
That's high. That's the third high. Oh, we've
There
killed so
definitely
many.
wouldn't be a fourth. Big chaos? Don't.
I'm surprised fucking Extreme Chaos hasn't played.
Well, now that you've said it, someone's gonna do it.
Oh god.
Nitro's been withdrawn, and supply pod is inbound.
Oh, look at the shell back. At this point, Praetorians are like, meh.
Let's not keep the ball rolling.
We've dealt with worse.
I'm taking some of the ammo.
We've dealt with a Lacerator and an Obelisk and 3 Hive Guards.
What's I bouncing off of? What's
can-
going on?
What else?
What am I bouncing off of? Where are you? That was weird. Am I glitching out or something?
Have what?
It's like you were walking under me and I was bouncing off you or something.
Mule is functional again. Great
Weird.
work.
It is.
Ammo taken.
Oh. Cryo bombs is what he spawned.
I think this might be our best chance to
Mules
escape.
are heading back. Follow them, and let's get that drop pod fixed.
What could go wrong? Chat wouldn't betray us on the way out, would they?
Hey, there's some supplies at the pod.
Chat wouldn't press the button at the very last second before we walk on, so that we get killed by stabbervines again right before we enter and
So
leave.
many loot bugs. Pet the loot bugs. Pet the loot bugs.
Pet the loot bugs? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Secured.
All at the pod. There's
Oh
so
no, I
many.
got killed!
Establishing a proper connection
No!
between
The
pod and space
resupply
station.
killed me! Whose resupply was that? No!
Thanks.
I can't believe you murdered me, chat! Loot
You
bug.
died from You died from an already existing one. What?
Heading to the mule.
Longest
You just kill
shower
loot
ever.
bugs.
Feel like I clipped gunk
No, they just blew up and I was standing next to them.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
So many supply drops.
Launched. Better stand back.
I'm scared if we activate the thing and it's just immediately a nemesis while we have to stay in the zone. Can you imagine that? This is a fear. There's
Mark
fire?
it.
Mine's done.
Ah!
Ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone, or we will
I'm
lose
up here.
connection. We only got one shot at this.
This is a safe spot to be. Yes.
Trigger discipline, wildpiper!
Triangulation at 50%.
Bigger they are.
Die like your mother dead!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass out after this.
This your last mission then?
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
Enemy supports with a wild card.
Yeah. Any support is either a spawner or
I see
something
that.
like a menace, I guess. No, not a menace, a warden. That's the word.
Kill the oppressor!
Destroy the spitball.
Cold shoulder me out,
Uplink triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by. Sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Is this your last mission, Barracks?
Needed that.
I'm tired. I'm exhausted because I've been sick for basically since last night.
That's fair.
I felt very weak today, actually. I've only just started recovering.
I really do hope you
Arrived.
feel better soon.
Connect them to the drop pod with the charge cable.
Thanks, yeah.
Ooh, we got a sentry from Gradient. Nice.
But at this point, because of how I am, my body is just put me into overdrive, pretty much.
Shield charged and ready.
So my senses are just at 110% right now.
Ready.
Fuel cells charging. Stay
I'm gonna
close,
make a
keep
network of zip
operational.
lines.
We're expecting an increase in hostiles.
Access provided. Here we go. Dwarves don't die today.
Robots!
Not the robots. Oh, that's one that we
Patrol
can.
bot down and hack 'em.
You can repair that one if you want.
Fuel cells
I
at
think it's worth it.
50%.
Which one?
There's one over there
Over
somewhere,
here by the
behind that cliff.
boy. Here, get into cover.
Almost
see it?
perfect.
Then show them some hey.
Almost got all of them in one shot.
Nice.
Just the first hack I didn't get, but everything else I got in a single like click.
That's so good.
Shields ready again.
Yeah, so this
Yeah,
is the
I'll
cave
go-
angel. You can
what is-
grab it and fly around and stuff, but when you're on it, you can't
Fine
shoot or anything.
experience that.
Stand your ground! Give no quarter!
So it's very situational whether they're helpful or not. But this is the zone that they naturally appear in. I remember some of you were asking what cave angels were. That's what they are.
You can see how funky and twitchy my movement is right now. Oh my god.
What's a loot bug? They give us nitro and gold if we kill them.
Come on, hit us
But
with
they're also cute
fucking
marshmallows.
To pull you and the goods out.
I honestly want to see if someone even has a fucking thing to do chaos, stream chaos.
Artery access.
I
Right now.
hope that extreme chaos does not happen. They're gonna do it with like 10 seconds to go, and it's gonna kill us all. Either that, or we're gonna escape just in time, and it's gonna be on cooldown for a few missions. Can you punt the loot bug? Why would you punt the marshmallow?
You pet them. You do not harm them unless it's a golden
you pet
bug.
them.
You might. It's like a.
Not even
50-50.
the golden ones. You pat them.
My golden greed shows no ends. I've resisted. Okay, you know what? I have killed every one of them that I've seen, but I've always pet them at first.
That makes it even worse! You gain their
There's like-
trust!
Although a few of them I haven't killed, I've actually tried to get them to move away so that the team didn't kill them. It's when I was still
Evil.
overly obsessing over gold, by the way. Like a monstrous amount.
If you're gonna kill loot bugs, you're only allowed to do it with the bug thing perk, because it's not actually you killing them then.
Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
Come on.
I fear.
There we go.
Shield,
We're
shield,
outta
shield,
here.
shield, 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 shield!
Powered up and ready to leave. It's time to bring it all home. Get on
Yeah,
board.
we killed how many bosses there, chat?
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Language, please. Pet and kill is betrayal kill? I know, right? You say how many bosses did we kill, but how many loot bugs did we kill? We need a loot bug kill counter.
I didn't actually kill any there. You killed the ones.
I
with
didn't
your
kill any
war.
of them. That was just the bug thing perk. Completely unrelated to anything I was doing. Loot
Look
bug
at that
aside.
XP! Oh my god!
Huh?
We got like 13,000 XP. God damn.
Yee.
Yeah, rock and stone.
Hang on.
Congratulations.
Oh, we got
Now
the
licensed for the
new scout gun.
bolt shot.
Nice.
Yeah. Just gonna go pass out now. Don't mind me.
Wave cooker mission.
Have fun, everyone. Good night.
Your
Or
mission
day.
looks better anyway, so we do your mission.
Sneed.
Drop pod is
Don't
ready.
talk
Time
backwards.
to leave.
Talking backwards is illegal. New scout weapon. Let's have a look at it. Wow. There it is. I have to purchase it too. I need 60 Magnite of all the things.
This daily deal is a steal.
Like we ever get any Magnite, because chat always kills me in the lava missions
Got
especially.
what I wanted.
Let's get that gun. Yeah. Now we put the skins on. We don't have many skins though. It's not even attached. Yeah, it wasn't there to select for the redeems. So how does this gun work? Did it say? Yeah, let's just buy some things. I can't even afford the things. That's a shame. I wanted to get all of them, but I can't afford it.
Just the mod I needed. Magnificent mod! Yes.
Hell yeah.
This mod better be worth it. Mod acquired.
This isn't good. Can at least do it like this though. Yeah. Gold one, I think. Yeah, gold one. Look at that. That looks fancy. That one. And this one, we'll mix it up more when we get more unlocks. I have for the other guns at this? Ah, I've got rival tech. Paint job, where is that? Where's the rival tech paint job? Oh, it's the default one, because I got the rival tech skin already. Yeah, that's cool. That's the new weapon. One of them. Keep doing gunner for a bit more though. We want more options on the weapon before we start using it, I think. At least a few. Actually no, let's be engineer.
Elementary.
It's a lock on, yeah. And this. There we go. So we're using armor breaking, so we want to do as many locks as we can. Which will also electrocute them if we do enough locks. And this one is triple split line and lots of ammo. How much ammo does it have? 21, that's actually pretty good for triple split line. Hi Rainjacker. I'm pretty good, thanks. How are you? Yeah, let's use that. Lock on gun. Are we using bug thing? Not this time. Not this time. So the loot bugs are safe for now. With that.
Rock and stone like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, there's 3 free slots if anyone wants to join in game from chat or whatever. That's an option. Blep. Wait, why are you throwing things at me? No! No!
Let's get the drop down.
Okay, let's see if I remember how
Salvage
this
mission.
works.
Previous
Actually, I'm
crew
engineer.
lost their mules that
I need to put some
dropped
sentries
and
out.
their lives in this cave. Find and repair the lost mules, get the drop pod
no,
operational, and return to
It's
base.
a fossil mission.
Expect heavy infestation,
Oh,
and try
no.
not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Looking sharp.
Anything through here? Nothing. Okay. Got heaps of ammo for this. Look at it. So good. There's a lot of cobwebs.
Molly is on the way. Sentry gun needs assembling.
They
Thought we could have
haven't yet
maybe
invented
bought
a
that for
machine that can
ourselves.
best the dwarf.
Almost.
Wonder what slot they're serving in the canteen tonight. Reloading! I need you here.
Not so accurate now, are ya?
You chose to guide a raid here, but they choose somebody else, so it's just you? Oh, thanks for us.
Try to eliminate it.
Oh, a Crassus? For real?
Decoy up. Accurate, but dead.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
This isn't working. Thanks for the resupply.
Stand back.
Oh no!
It's not inbound.
This is bad. This is so bad. Woo! What hit me? Thanks for the health.
No more room. Time for the closet. Access provided.
Let me out, let me out, let me out! Leave back out of the way!
Platform ready.
What do you mean it's about to become worse? Oh no. Oh no, you pressed the button! No! I haven't even spawned my sentry!
Supplies are on the way. Nitro's been withdrawn. A supply pod is inbound. Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Well, chat, why have you done this? Chat. Chat. Look what you've done.
Thanks, Moscow.
Check out these moves. Crank the party.
Never felt better.
Redder broke down.
This is terrifying, chat.
Yeah.
Do you see what you've caused?
Got no ammo left. Armed and ready.
Time for a dancing lesson.
Ammo
Come on,
taken.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Run. Ooh, that's a bad thing. I'll get that later.
Platform. Just one platform ready to use.
Oh no. Oh no! Chat, do you see what you've done? Do you see? Chat.
Made a platform.
Oh, fossils.
Players, not ready yet.
Platform.
Why isn't this doing much damage at all? Use some of this though, probably.
Platform up.
I'll come back to it. A spawn boss would have been the Betsy. It's going to appear only when I stand next to it. Oh, that didn't even hit. It's so bad.
For Carl! Red sugar! Access provided.
I'm the dance commander.
Getting
Come on, come on,
supplied.
come on. Faster. Nice.
Eat lead!
Most of chat's being a menace at the moment. Come on. Oh yeah, I've got this. I need to remember that. Did we ever get the Crassus? Or is that still around? That's still around. Let's get it. It's next to the bulk. What an excellent opportunity this is, huh?
Go lie down forever! One sentry gun ready to be filled. Bamboo!
Clip it, oppressor down.
Trawler down!
That's scary.
Reloading.
There's another bulk alive. Let's get it.
This one's for Carl!
Is there a way to more reliably hit the crit spot with this weapon? It's a weird one to aim.
Yes.
What happened to the mineral that was here? Did I just miss out on some
Give me
minerals?
Some sugar.
There was some green stuff on it. There it is. Must have flown a little bit.
Reloading. Platform created. One platform ready to use.
That's what you get for being territorial.
Oh, so that's where the thing was to cancel all the turrets. It was up there all along. Well, I did it the hard way, didn't I? It's probably not. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer.
This'll lure them away.
That's where the boss is. Betsy camping the turret protection. Hey
I
Shizuku.
really can't use this for anything.
Somebody pressed the button. Who pressed the button? Who did that?
Cavalry's here. New miner inbound.
You didn't do anything? Somebody did.
It's awesome that you're joining our
Was
team.
Frost?
Found.
You see the Betsy, right?
Humanites.
Yeah.
Reloading.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna shoot it unless you're prepared to fight that thing.
Grabbing ammo.
What could go wrong?
Feeling much
How do I have 5 fossils already? With a mission that's gone this way.
Disable the local defenses.
Oh, what? Okay. Slowing down traffic.
Oh, this gun's so broken against it because it just locks onto its crit spot specifically. Which is half of the problem when you're fighting this friend. Look at that, that's broken as. You see this?
I do.
I haven't used one of these against a Betsy before, but I have to do that more often. And that was the boss.
looks clean to me.
What's shooting you?
I don't know. One of
Oh,
the
it's...
sentries. What have I caused?
Why are there flies here?
I was more concerned about the flossing.
Flossing?
Yeah.
Wait, that's an error cube over there.
Yes it is, but I haven't had a chance to get it at all. Chat's been too merciless. Where's the
I'm sorry,
bugs
I'm
coming from?
Trying to spend all my points to help.
Where are the bugs? I can't tell where the bugs are coming from. I'm just gonna ignore them and keep mining. Did you get the error cube?
I did.
We actually have a chance to make it out alive.
We've got the weird thing.
Do hazard 2? Hazard 3 is fine.
Oh, I see it.
Can you get it then?
Dead.
Thanks.
I feel quite alive.
It's stopping me from mining somehow. The bugs are blocking my pickaxe.
Not anymore.
Place. Like feeding
Oh
a
wait, there's more
bottomless
bugs still.
Yeah, it was an extreme chaos, not like
pit. One sentry gun
calm
ready to
chaos.
be built. Sentry off.
I did get the gold one. That one came naturally in the mission. Because I don't have a spawn for them. There's no option for the gold detonators.
Because of people abusing it to farm gold.
I think there is an option, but I just didn't put it in.
My bag is
Because I don't want it to be that cheesy.
Deployed up so long, suckers!
depositing. I made a platform. Platform up.
I sound like I need hugs. No, not that kind of hug.
Now.
Hugs scare me in this game.
Understandable.
Die! Platform.
Mule operational. Well done.
I've got 4 fossils. How many do you have?
Zilch. Though I do see one that I can get though. I'll just finish up with this rad
Not sure what the last
Praetorian.
leg is here.
Coordinates downloaded to scanner.
Oh, they're all beneath me. That's kind of rough.
Platform.
I've got the last fossil.
Okay.
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
This weapon's fun. Who needs to aim? Wait, why am I going up? I should go up with a leg, right? Oh, did you get the other mule already?
Yeah.
Down in that pit near the resupply, there's some flies if you want to kill them. You saw it?
And oh, sorry, I saw another wasp nest and wanted to kill it.
That's what I was talking about. Did you get it? Down in the pit?
Yep. It's terminated.
Amazing. What's shooting me? That's not very friendly.
Ah, there's still another wasp nest.
Yeah, I think that's where most of the chaos went, honestly.
Mule powering up. Good
Well,
work.
it's still chaotic without that, but...
Platforms placed.
Move your tin ass over here. Hurry, please.
These loot bugs are all congregating onto the gold from the crassus. Suspicious.
Understandable.
Very suspicious.
Inventory is
So I just need to borrow Molly for a bit.
Do what you need.
Get this
I'm
one
taking
safe
some of the
for you,
ammo.
Molly.
Oh yeah.
To the positive.
Oh wait, that's still not all the nitra? Jeez.
Was there anything interesting over there? Did you get the error cube? Yeah, you did.
Yep. And aside from a few malt stars, not really.
Weird.
Platform.
Detonator! Get back, mates!
That's natural.
Oh, okay. Suddenly Mactarian exploders.
Eat lead.
Hey. Do you still have mine?
I don't need her anymore, you can call her if you want.
Then why not press the button?
Oh, because
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was extra stuff that you still needed to
I don't
deposit or
think there
something.
was. And besides, that doesn't end it on this mission type anyway, does it?
Back. Follow them
True
and
enough.
let's get that drop
You
pod
can just
fixed.
deposit on
Remember,
the drop pod
you can
itself.
always deposit on the side of the drop
This
pod.
mission type's different like that. Look at these cursed plants, they don't belong. We may have done a little bit of damage to this cave, but that's normal.
All mules secured. Now to get the pod working. First, establishing a proper connection.
So
between the
much
pod
gold
the space
and
road. Get
nitra.
that uplink.
Are you
Actually, no,
grabbing
it's
it
just a
all?
lot more nitra actually now that I look at the ratio.
No more oppression.
Time to find Molly.
What do you do with all the extra leg?
We take them with us.
Apparently. Where's the box anyway? Oh, it's over there.
We've got the uplink here. I made a platform. Platform created.
What's attacking me? There it is.
Die, infernal machine! One platform, ready to use. Platform! Platform up!
I'm just looking for this last wasp nest. It's really starting to mess with me.
Access provided.
Good luck. I couldn't find it. We need a scout for that. Where are all these loot bags going? I'm getting hit. Where is it?
I'm trying to fight impulses here and not pressing the buttons I'm finding on the floor.
Good. Down here somewhere, maybe.
Possibly.
I'm not seeing it though.
Oh, you're looking down here as well?
Do we want to start the thing, at least? One of the bugs can get us though. One of the wasp nests can reach us from there. I think it's
We
up
can't
here.
find the hives, then there's no real point to us trying to terminate it anyway.
Where is it?
Bam! Broken supply pod here. Let's fix it.
Do we want a broken supply pod?
Ready to
Every
kill
bit of
some
ammo
more
helps.
Yeah, but it takes so long and Jack can just spawn things in the meantime. And the spawns scare me. Let me out. Where are they getting me from? Does anyone see where the wasps are coming from? I'm not hurting the loot bug, okay, chat? I'm not a murderer here. The loot bugs, they're an innocent, okay?
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a
I'm not even locking onto any of them. I don't know where they're hiding.
platforms placed.
when the damn bugs start to feed on family. You know
Platform.
X hazard.
Oh no, what could it be? What is it? It's a sandstorm.
That lasts forever.
I'm scared.
Actually, from the way the cave might be fogging up, it might be a blizzard.
I made a platform.
Yeah,
Maybe
there,
we
I'm
should
going
activate
mad.
the thing while we can.
Yeah, that might actually be a good idea at this rate.
Don't know where the bugs are coming from though.
Armed and ready.
Can't find them whatever I do.
Took out a swarmer drone. One sentry gun ready to be built.
We need to activate the chest while we can.
Alright, I'll get it warmed up.
Supply drop has been ordered.
Tell
On the way.
you if the hazard's a good one. I can't tell what it is yet. It might be a very slow sandstorm or snowstorm, and they usually last maybe 30 seconds, but a slow one can last like
Triangulation.
maybe 10 minutes,
Do not leave the
and then we can't
triangulation zone.
even move properly for like 10 minutes straight.
Got one shot at this.
Can't tell though. Sometimes it's really subtle what the spawn is, especially if it's a hazard. It could be cracks on the ground, but we need to walk over it. Who did that resupply? Chat.
Triangulation at 50%.
You think a shield's useful? Shields are pretty good, aren't they?
If you want.
Platform up.
grabbing ammo.
Feel much better now.
How are the bugs
get
still
this.
in here?
That's what I was saying. The bugs are next to the thing. I couldn't find out how.
No, like they were in the shield.
Platform.
Oh,
How?
they can do that?
Apparently, yes.
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
Weird. I hear a Betsy, by the way.
Yeah, I hear it too. I don't think we exactly need a second one.
Eat that! Reloading!
I'm gonna keep my sentries stocked up because my sentries are doing a lot of work here.
Uplink triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Reloading! This feels I'm taking some of the ammo.
Oh, I didn't know you could pat these.
Not sure what the hazard is. Of course you can pat them, they're friendly. They come in for the high fives.
What even are you?
Fuel cells arrived. Connect them to the drop pod by dragging out the charge cable.
Not sure what the hazard is. Could be anything. Anyone else see what the hazard might be? Maybe it's the buttons. Those are only dangerous if somebody presses it. You wouldn't, right?
Charge cable plugged in.
I've
You wouldn't, right?
resisted thus far.
You're gonna do it right before we leave, aren't
good
you?
behavior.
Shredders! Don't get him in your beard!
Wait, there's things that spawned all the way back here? Nah, there's no way it'd be back at the start.
Reloading!
Think how interesting the button could be? I know! But I don't know what it is, what it's caused.
Found
Maybe
the
it
Betsy.
showers me in candy? Usually not. Do we want to get it? Because I can kill it quickly, remember?
Hey, let's wake it up then.
This gun's overpowered at killing the Betsy boss.
Friendly Betsy just knocked me into a pit, so
That's
I've
not very
now got
friendly then,
mixed
is it?
feelings on getting a second one.
Ooh.
Yeah!
I've done it.
Getting supplies!
The flies are over here too. Where are they? They've got to be somewhere around that pillar in the middle, don't they?
Hmm.
Or maybe they're in a resupply hole? I've got no idea.
Apparently we had a scout to check the ceiling.
You're gunner, you can check the ceiling. With bullet. Maybe just try and get out.
Access provided.
You can start the thing whenever you want.
Okay, so
One
I just really want to find where this damned nest is. It's driving me mad.
Is it worth it though? We could just leave it. Actually, it was you who spawned that dangerous thing that did it.
Was not.
It was. Who was the one who?
Shoot that breeder!
I spawned the rapid support, thank you
I'm
very much.
asking who spawned the hazard. Because if we look for the name on the map, that's probably the fastest way of telling what exactly the hazard was.
True. Why are there 3 of these things?
Because that's how many spawn sometimes? What?
Could have sworn it was only meant to be 2 of them.
It is enemy support. What's the
Not
dangerous
wrong.
thing? That was spawned by Vivian, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing Vivian's name, so it might be... Hold on, what's this? Maybe it's the spider webs?
You're my bestest friend.
Apparently this thing, the cave vine, is my bestest friend.
Okay. Hugs.
Wait, it is?
Oh! There's a nemesis.
Oh, and there's cave leeches, so I mean, we're in big trouble.
Really is lots of hugs then.
Rival nemesis.
Ah! Help, 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 help.
Helped.
Let me out! Let me out! You've been good, the stuff you spawned could have been good, it's not your fault they weren't. True. Oh, this gun is so bad against Nemesis. Let's just use this is better. You see that?
Careful,
I deleted
explosive
it.
volley incoming.
I deleted it with the triple split line. Where are these bugs? They hurt me.
I've noticed that they keep coming from the ceiling somewhere. Around this area back here.
Oh, that's too bad, isn't it?
Stay close to keep them operational. We're expecting an increase in hostiles.
Maybe
can
it's
get out.
tiny.
Help me charge!
Yep, coming.
Don't waste your ammunition. Reloading.
Attack this.
Wait, Steve? Nope, no Steve.
Fuel cells at 50%.
Oh no.
That's a problem.
Time for
Why?
Let's just stay here and hope it doesn't. Nope, it's noticed us.
This is fine, we can deal with this. Look, I got 2 platforms to jump between, what more do you need? Right?
I think chat's starting to throw the kitchen sink at us.
But the kitchen sink is an important part of the kitchen.
This is not the kitchen.
Which is
do
why
I
it doesn't
hear another
belong here.
Pepsi?
Because there's... Oh, did someone do another boss?
It can very quick. Not interesting.
Do you have a shield? I hear you've got it charged.
Yes.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod
I told you we could do it.
Hold your ground.
That's a very long-lasting
Shields out.
shield. What's going wrong with my throat?
Hard reactor spooling up.
I ran into Betsy.
It's fine. I can deal with the Betsy. Alright, if you mark it, that is. Where is it?
Good point. Too many Betsies to keep track of. There it is.
Mainframe booting.
All the way over there.
I just got pinballed by a Corona shellback.
Trajectory.
Don't worry, there's red sugar near me. I'm just gonna iron wheel myself up.
Okay. Didn't even realize you fell.
Of course, I missed the sugar.
Any chance I can get a shield here? Oh, is that the hazard? The hazard's finally arrived?
I think so.
So it takes like 5 minutes to arrive, but it's going to be here for the rest of the game. That's pretty dangerous. I can't save you, I'm sorry. Not with the
Fair
sand.
enough.
Did you do the iron will?
I did, but I missed the sugar because I got pinballed again. The shellback didn't feel like
Missed the
leaving me, apparently.
sugar?
The sugar was on the ceiling.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Drop-pod powered up, ready to leave.
Yeah!
Time to bring it all home. Get on board, we're leaving with or without you.
That was scary. That was really scary.
Pod.
He even came after you too.
Wait, why am I still moving around? I am in it, right?
Yes, you were, but it's because the shellback came to try and knock you out of the drop pod.
Amazing.
What do we have here?
Error cube.
Amazing. Look at that XP. Wow. Let's do another mission. Where are we? Do we have the same mission?
No clue. That is mine, yes.
Powering up.
We have the same mission. How could this be?
How do I look in a gown with my skin and everything?
You look like a glyph that has come into the med bay.
Excellent.
You can press escape and see, you know.
I know, but I can't see my undie color.
Orange and white.
Round of skull
Orange and
crushes
white?
for me and my chap.
Orange lining,
Nice too.
Oh, I've got beer undies. Nice.
if that's what you call it.
Well, yeah, there's a beer. Like, there's
I
a
don't think so.
mug on the back.
I don't think that's the one you're thinking of.
Wait, does that mean you're seeing different undies than what I'm wearing?
Was there a beer? I don't know if I'm looking closely enough. But I want to look closely enough. Hard questions. Also, how do you have the undies memorized? Because if that is beer, I'm concerned.
I mean, everyone should know what's in their undie straw, right? It's concerning if you don't.
But this is a game.
Let's roll.
It's still got undies in it. You should still know what underwear you're wearing.
What is this? I'm going over here.
Ooh.
Rewards. I don't have enough scripts. That's a shame.
Yeah.
Getting some background noise there, Connor.
Sorry.
I want these frameworks, those are cool.
Definitely this one.
Okay. So I'm using engineer loadout at the moment, and I was on type D, yep. And I had arc welder's shaft. Which arc welder's thing do I have? Because I still want to change them. I think I've thought of how I want to change it. So I've got the head. Don't have the handle. And I have the pommel. Do I? No. I have the shaft and the head, I think. There it is. Let's put it here.
How about this? This is fitting.
That looks nice. And the gold one.
I like it when it looks perfect. Nope, this one.
Vivian, no! It's illegal. No. No. I'm talking about my pickaxe, okay?
What would Carl choose? Spot on.
Illegal if you do it in public? No! It's a pickaxe, there's nothing wrong with it! Chat, no! I'm gonna make that same change to all the loadouts. Otherwise you're gonna make that joke later on and that's unforgivable.
This fits well. Maybe this.
They're axe parts, it's what it's called in game, okay chat? Come on.
Curvy. Decisions. Perhaps, or...
Oh, look how nasty this pickaxe looks. It looks fragile. That's the side you hit with, obviously, I think. Hit with the welder side. Wow.
Nah, this one.
Genuinely, I don't think that, Vivian. Why would they do that? Where's the arc welder? Oh, it's here somewhere. There it is.
This is nice. Let me try
There's
this.
2 slots left if anyone wants to join. There's time to join.
I like the look of this one.
And then we got 1 loadout left to do this too.
Aerodynamic. I like it. This.
Then it's a bit of consistency between our loadouts. Drill is the last one.
What about this one? That goes there.
You cannot join. You're working in a moment. Maybe in 3 hours. In 3 hours, I'll be asleep, most likely.
Oh, nice shape.
That
Maybe.
one, and then there's incorruptible.
This is getting better and better.
There
This
it is.
fits well.
Loot bugs. And I'm gonna still be engineer.
That's it, lads.
There's the new
Rock and
pickaxe.
stone. Rock
Galaxy's
on.
finest. Rock and stone.
More loot bugs. Vivian, no!
Let's drop.
That's just casual rock and stone. Come on.
Rock and roll.
And then the synchronized rock and stone. How did we do that?
One mind, one team.
No! Oh no!
So I will admit, I'm just gonna need to stay back in the drop pod for just a little bit. I need to take my medication.
I'm gonna die!
Stomach can take it.
Stop whining!
Stone forever.
Thanks for the bits,
Get
Vivian.
ready. One sentry gun ready to be fitted.
Vivian, yes? No!
It's armed and ready.
No! Wait a minute. Engineer? Oh no, it changed my loadout anyway. I'll get drinks next round, don't worry.
Fair enough.
It changed my loadout to shotgun and grenade launcher when I was intending to use... That wasn't even my type D loadout, it was type C. Yeah. The Dark Future skin is my type C loadout. I swear I chose type D at the end. Vivian, no.
What is Vivian going on about? Or is it something that's not Twitch terms of service okay?
It's not okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Wait, no, it was E. It was type E loadout I wanted, not D. Alright. Vivian, no! Is this the same mission or has it changed?
Get on board the drop pod, team.
We weren't in the salt pits, were we? Oh, it's a dark
We were
Morkite. I
not.
think it's changed. At least we get Mineral Mania. Let's get some Bismore.
Oh, but I was looking forward to an exploder infestation.
Sequence initiating. Fasten your seatbelts.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
too late.
Rockin' stone. Rockety rockin' stone.
So have you been on your own for most of this evening?
Except for when Vayrax was here earlier. I've only ever had one other person at once tonight.
Odd. We've had more people at different points.
Maybe to do with time zone, and that it's middle of the week. No idea. Vivian, no!
Lock and load, lad. One sentry gun ready to be built.
No. What biome was that last mission?
Team, you're going after
Radioactive exclusion zone.
Just as well. I've done enough missions there
Begin their
today.
glow. Get the eggs to Storm and Molly and get back alive.
Why is there blood coming out of the Nitra? Oh, that's a cave leech.
Why is there a leech in the Nitra?
I think it appeared beneath my platform.
Don't got room for more.
Alrighty then.
You're making puns about what the parts of the pickaxe are called.
Time to
But
deposit.
they are legitimately called whatever they're called. There's no
Yeah.
changing that.
Molly. Platform.
Yeah, but the pun? To pun about it like this? I don't know. Not very wholesome cash money.
Whilst not, it is probably something the dwarves would joke about, isn't it?
No, Exona, no! I thought you were going up. Going up?
Speaking of going up though, that's a gold chunk there.
You want it?
Access.
Absolutely.
I need the mule right here.
I'm
Right
gonna
now.
start digging this way. This seems like a good direction to dig in, yeah. It's gonna turn us around if we go this way. Loot bug. I thought that said boss for a second. I was scared.
We're rich.
Attention.
We're rich.
You have to say it.
We're rich.
Uggs.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
Oh no, my sentry! It was almost built!
Armed and ready.
Where's my sentry?
Someone's joining whose name I cannot translate.
I cannot translate that either. Wait, did you finish my sentry for me?
Yeah.
No. Does anyone
I mean,
know
it's
what
not
this
like-
name means?
Here. Have some.
Who's to bet it's another pickaxe joke.
I hope not. We got the new resource through here.
Phase Unite?
Yeah, that one.
Ooh, that is a lot of Phase Unite.
Bloody
You like?
spot it. And here I just pop
I do
hard.
like the purple.
Hard to
Do I
move.
hear a battery?
No, that's a Nyaka trawler.
Antenna node.
Ready to
Oh, that's a new machine event.
Let's do it.
Bye bye.
Remember, it's the one that self-destructs if you fail it.
platform.
Yeah.
Communications router here.
We don't have a scout though.
We can still try. That's a lot of pinballs.
Thank you for the sentry. I just believe they're light source.
Pesticide coming up. Where is that damn mule? Hovering.
Oh, I found more Phasionite.
I guess it is like the mineral modifier. Maybe it's got something to do with that.
Flares charging.
But how does it translate?
Bunker up, team. Swarm incoming.
Already?
Because I got an egg. What do you mean already?
I know, but it's randomized with eggs. The chance it could be a swarm?
Ready to be built.
I'm going to put the center here.
It's armed and ready.
Besides, there's a hazard 3 swarm.
Let's get the face.
It's not that bad.
Combat positions.
Chat's
Swarm
scarier.
here.
Mining is hard.
Alright, you're not wrong there. That's even more Phasionite.
Oh yeah, it's the mineral modifier.
I know, but I'd be expecting Bismore and Enor pearls.
I'm guessing it applies to Phasionite too. How do you feel about that?
Very good, I'm gonna be the fanciest dwarf on the space rig.
I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I have much else to spend it on. Can you sell Phasionite at that one trade terminal?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Crusher. I need a damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
The wave is petering out. Wipe out the rest and get on with it.
One platform, ready to use. Preserve your bullets! I should call for the mule. Platforms! Molly, over here!
oh, you got another egg already?
That wasn't me.
Oh, that's the driller. Right. What is a menace? It kind of camps on a wall and shoots us, then changes walls. Kind of nasty to deal with, but they don't take too long to kill. They can kill you pretty quickly if you're distracted with other stuff and if you don't dodge their shots.
Booyah! Reloading!
Here we go.
Twitch chat is a menace? Oh, that might be true.
Load up your guns and sharpen your pickaxes. We got an incoming
Why are
swarm.
so many eggs being pulled out?
Because I'm pulling them.
Okay.
2 for 1.
Just take your sweet time, old lady. I've got all day.
Summon menaces in caves during events? Please no. You want to see how this event ends, right? If it's successful. I haven't even seen that yet.
Supply drop has been ordered and is on the way.
Sorry for the supply being kind of out of the way, but this is the only spot I can really be.
Fair enough. Do what you gotta do.
Resupply pod is here. Everybody collect ammunition. This is so sticky.
Hey, Wolfie.
Praetorian down.
Look at all that Phasionite.
Now finish the job.
Feel much better now.
Sorry, I'm trying to deposit eggs at the moment.
Reloading.
There we go.
Salamander has it worked out when it's best to face a menace or not.
Keep fighting, team. You're almost through the wave.
Right, is the last egg just on the floor over there?
I'm not scared of you. Platform up. Donkey, come here. Platform. Platform up. No flares ready.
Thanks for the nitro.
Moving dirt is the best way to make a living.
That's a lot of Enor Pearl.
I made a platform.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Sentry gun needs assembling.
Put one of my sentries here. I'm gonna try and put my sentries to cover some of the things.
All good.
There's one. Where's the other wire go around here?
Come here. I have to make a deposit. Access provided.
Ah, it's up there. So, from here, not the best spot. No real good spot for both of those. What about over here? Wait, where's
You want me to
there's
set up
two
a
that
zip
go
line
this way.
somewhere?
Ah, one turns. And then there's two through here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe over here?
Time to deposit.
Yep. And point where you want me to
Yeah,
put
like
it?
straight down, yeah? Nah, it's probably a better spot for driller.
There. Got him! Now you control her down. Here, have some extinction.
There we go. That gets to that one.
Suppose I could do something like this, perhaps. This is really a better spot for driller,
Ready
I'd
to
say.
use. Platform. This is fun. Time to pay Molly a visit. Be gone.
Is that? I don't think of where a good spot for this would be, so I'm thinking probably just up here. Like on this, maybe.
One sentry gun ready to be built.
That's got to cover some areas.
Reloading. Clean as a whistle. I ordered a resupply.
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply
And
pod
then
is
it looks
inbound.
like there's also some over here somewhere. Yeah, just this one. Okay, we've got them all mapped out roughly where they are, so we shouldn't have any big problems with
Supply is
this.
here. Ready to kill some more crates.
Shall we let the chaos commence then?
Me, cute.
I foresee a lot of shooting. Yo,
You triggered the rival comms router anti-tampering system. The only way to disarm it is to hack each antenna node while it backcharges the router core.
Router, I thought it was a router.
If I was a piece of crap antenna node, where would I be? So long, suckers!
Do not do chaos, please.
I'm dealing with this one. Why can't we just shoot it? Does it?
No! Not chaos while we're doing the event, not this event. We've never won this event before. Please let me up, let me up, let me up! Who put that hole there?
Buzz off, shredder.
Oh no, I thought that was the thing. That's who did that?
I got one.
How many do we need? 4.
Shoot the ones without being focused.
disabling this one. I'm getting good at this.
This is actually kind of fun.
Got one.
All right, stay calm. Find the next antenna node and hack it.
I'll cover you.
Got a swarmer drone.
Got it.
Oh, that's the driller, isn't it? Which one
No,
are you?
I'm not driller.
Don't do chaos. We're on the rare event. I've never won this one before. Please no chaos. Not for this event.
Legs don't fail.
Reinforcement is on the way.
At least not this time. I want to get one victory and see what the reward is.
Welcome to the team. Shredder destroyed.
Damn it.
Quickly! Let's hack the next antenna. Ship's going ready.
Kind of an awkward spot, isn't it?
Reloading.
Disabling antenna node.
I don't think you got time.
Tick tock, tick tock. Where's the next damn node? I'm dealing with this one. I'm getting good at this.
Peace.
Great job.
Nice.
You stopped the router from blowing
Did
up.
it?
Do remember to grab
I stopped the router.
before leaving.
What does it do?
I thought it
Oh,
was
we get one of
router.
those things. That's nice. It is router. But mission control says router.
No time.
Amazing. So that's you get the data core out of it. That's a pretty easy way to get the
Collection completed.
event
Well done.
instead of being tied into the one mission type like the data racks. I like that.
We've actually got everything done now, so we can leave if we feel like
Did
it.
we get the phase unit?
Precious mineral.
Yeah, I deposited all of mine.
Yeah, see.
Drop pods on the way. Hang in there.
Leave while we can. That was a good event. I like that.
I can agree with that.
Ah!
Why just put up a symbol?
Drop pod arrived. Mule is returning to LZ. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
No, I'm not. Me adorable?
Good old drop pod. We better hurry.
I found an extra
This
Enor
gun's
pearl on the way up.
So slow at shooting anything manually.
The mule's been successfully retrieved. Make it snappy, team. The drop pod won't hang
There
around
we
forever.
go.
Hurry up! I'm getting bored!
Squeaks of fright and terror? No, I'm brave.
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
If you don't
Good work. We're pulling you back in.
coming home.
Rock and stone forever!
Go!
Amazing. I make adorable sounds, which means I am there for adorable. Hey! Me adorable? Can't be adorable and cute. No. Oh, I got 2 scripts! Hey. Hey, pad. Let's do another mission. So we have this one, or this one. Looks like your mission is better than my mission, so we're doing your mission.
Oh no, it's Doretta though.
It is! Do you not like Doretta?
No.
Why
I
not?
like script.
Jaded, yeah.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Now I can get this one.
Yes.
I want to get the frameworks, but the frameworks are so far away, aren't
Oh,
they?
yeah. I'm saving up for pants grip.
What is the
I
framework
choose
so far
you.
down?
More shinies.
They are nice frameworks though.
Oh, sweet. Face unite. Time to hit the store.
Where's one that we're really familiar with? What's the weapon that we're using now? We're using the... Most streamers rejected chat's message. What do you mean? Yeah, I like the skin. Do you think the builder's choice skin would look like Aperture Science if you apply it with this color scheme? Hold on. Where's that color scheme I'm talking about? This color scheme.
Megacorp?
Yeah. Megacorp colors and builder's choice. Do you think it looks like Portal?
A little, yeah.
I need to change my loadout again. Ah! I don't have it unlocked, so I can't try it.
Say, which of those two Valve companies do you prefer? Aperture Science or Black Mesa?
Prefer in which way? Like
As
which
an actual company.
like which company I'd rather be with, or which one I like better, like lore-wise and
Aesthetically.
aesthetically? Aperture.
Right, and which would you prefer to work for then?
I prefer to be in Black Mesa because, like, you're kind of a slave if you're working for Aperture, honestly.
But resonance cascades, though.
The what? Isn't that a type of grenade?
No, it's way worse than that. Maybe I'm gonna have to recommend you play Half-Life 1 next. You need to learn what
I've never played
resonance
Half-Life 1.
cascade is.
I've played 2, and like the first act of Half-Life Alyx, but off stream. I've never finished
Exactly, but
Half-Life
not
Alyx or
Half-Life
Half-Life
1.
1.
You need to learn where
Never-
Gordon came from.
Concern. I'm gonna do deload it now, I think. And wait a minute. Yeah, this loadout that we did accidentally earlier. So we've got, I can word, bonus damage to the shotgun, and this is lots of ammo on the grenade launcher. Yeah, we're doing that again. Let's go. Why am I up here?
Any vandalizing or destruction of company property will be deducted from your pay at the end of the month.
You're just gonna fill the space rig with loot bug while Crimson isn't looking. I'm looking.
Please don't kick the barrels into the launch bay. Barrels and launch thrusters do not mix. Drop sequence initiating.
I have to play Half-Life 1 or watch Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. Wait, you have to watch it? It's not a game or anything?
Oh, it is a game.
Then why would you want me to watch it rather than play it? I mean...
I wouldn't. I'd want you to play it.
The self-aware one?
No. The original one on Gold Source.
Self-aware. I don't even know how. Let's see how well we can do on this mission. I think this will be the last mission for tonight. I forgot to buy the overclock. We got to buy the overclock after this mission, assuming we can afford it. Imagine affording overclocks.
Let's get the job done. Pentagon needs assembling.
Okay, team, you've signed up for escort duty. Our target is an Omran Heartstone, and your job is to protect and maintain the drill dozer as it makes its way
Who's
there.
always watching?
Get ready.
I found some barley bulbs.
Is it me or did you hear a
Stand clear
bulk?
of the landing
I'm either
zone, team.
cute or get
Drill dozer
booped. Which do I
coming in.
prefer? Boop. Boop,
I
boop.
have to make a deposit.
I marked the body bulb and nobody gets it. Why do you torture me so, teammates?
Access provided.
I hear a bulk.
It's a Crassus.
Amazing.
Have to wait for flare recharge.
Why not
It's
both?
coming this way. Don't open up Doretta yet.
I was platforming on the thing. And it lifted up with me. Oh no.
Make every bullet count.
Oh no. Chat. Why would you do this?
That ugly bastard is practically in already. We need to make it reveal its weak spot. Bam! Sure.
Oh no.
I set.
Bad hugs.
I know.
Never felt better.
Good thing I have the perk that let me escape from them.
It's a good thing we haven't opened Doretta yet.
Yeah, it really is. This is kind of messy. Oh, I've got turret whip. What am I doing? Where's my turret? Oh, I got no ammo in my turret. Oh no. At least it was just the one boss.
This ain't what I thought. Don't shoot!
No hiding from me, bug.
Supply pod launched. Better stand back.
Fire, you afraid to avoid all of that.
Chat, I'm afraid.
I got rolled over by a space lobster.
Right, let's kill this Crassus detonator and get rich.
You see, Shizu, this is why we don't press the button.
I don't think it was Shizuka this time. Was it?
Hmm. I'm seeing Shizu's name everywhere, so I'm thinking it was.
Was it?
Never felt better.
Oh wait, no, I think it was Frost actually. Now
We've
that I
got
look
two
at more
gunners,
things.
so we're fine, I think.
Eat it!
Shizuka was going to, but somebody beat them. I can't believe it, Shizuki. How could you?
I'm the dance commander.
A team of 4 definitely makes that extreme chaos a little bit easier, doesn't it?
It makes it slightly tolerable.
Whereas if everyone has 4, it's the only way it's even possible.
Meet your maker, Craig.
Somebody pushed the button before you did, Shizuku. It was Frost.
Ugly. I'm taking some of the ammo. Oh yeah. Reloading.
It's a way of saying I'm doing great, keep it up, thank you.
And it went boom!
Dance with this. Attack this.
Oh, no wonder I wasn't freezing it. Someone's incinerating it.
I'm just throwing grenades at it. With my grenade launcher. One of these resupplies is still coming down from somewhere.
Yes, I hear it.
It'll arrive one day. As long as it doesn't fall on us. It's gonna fall on me when I'm resupplying my sentry, just watch. I improved a lot. No, I just turned down the difficulty from 4 to 3. I haven't really improved all that much.
I found it.
Found what?
The resupply. I'm helping speed it up.
Maybe help with this, friend?
Like a fortress with legs.
You can't speed it up. Hazard 3 and viewer spawn is hazard 4, pretty much.
Finally! My trigger finger was getting tired.
Oh wow, that's massive. I'll take one.
Getting supplies.
I found a gold.
Look what I found.
That's amazing.
Can't carry anymore.
There is nitro over here.
Ollie!
Oh, we got a Crassus at some point?
Yes.
Nice. I didn't even notice among all that.
Ollie!
Oh yeah, there's a Crassus at the start, wasn't there?
Yep.
Inventory is full. Time to deposit. I'm getting too
Wait,
old.
there's something still attacking us. It's just attacking us in slow motion. Where is it?
I just...
An oppressor somewhere?
We've got company. Oppressor here.
I found it.
Is it tiny?
Very.
If I had a credit for every time I deposited, I would be a rich boy.
I'm trying to kill it.
Cliff it, oppressor down.
Got it. That's the only way we would have had any chance to kill it, just melee. And a lot of it. Yep, I think it's safe to get the Retta out now.
That's it. Back,
Chaos is over.
back's full. Can't
It
carry
was a very small oppressor.
Launching now.
I'm just gonna activate the Retta before anything else bad happens.
Friendlies.
Here we go. Drillers are setting off for the Umaran Heartstone.
The Raiders are prime objective. Let's do our best damage.
Get a bit of gold before I leave. I'll get one more of these two.
Grabbing ammo.
Can't hurt.
Let's take this. Reload nitro ammo. One spot all time. Ready to kill some more traitors. Maybe we're not gonna die after.
So much gold.
Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro here. Loading. One platform ready to use.
Nobody's helping Doretta? Or are you still focusing on the gold back there?
Yes.
Can you not?
Inventory is full.
You need to help Doretta. I say as I mine gold. At least I'm mining the gold next to Doretta.
Swarm, keep the dozer safe.
Little bloody fix. Platform.
Okay, we're done with the bulk pit.
Only now?
Yep.
Watch the stray bullet.
What's I caught on there? I'm worried about where the rest of the cave leeches are. I suspect there's more.
That's all you got. You slip right in. Turning up.
Attack the hologram, stupid bums. You lack wit, cave brains. I'm on your side.
Over here by the marker
One
point.
sentry gun ready to be built.
Let's put it down here. It's a good spot.
Sentry done. Go get him, boy. Platform. Flares recharging. Glyphid menace. Seek cover.
Why am I hearing Betsy?
Watch the Betsy. It's dangerous. Glyphid menace down.
I don't have the loadout to quickly kill Doretta this Betsy this time. Kill Doretta. Whoops. Don't kill Doretta.
Canisters to extract any nearby oil shale, and we'll have the drill dozer operational again in no time.
Oh my goodness, I'm just gonna tank Doretta for a bit. We almost lost a shield there.
Have a bullet in the fire.
Nice.
Can't move.
Shields ready. Reloading. Ah, it's hard to move.
Enemy support. What where?
Watch the spitballer.
Why was I seeing like bulk particles? Or was that just the flower that I was standing next to?
Possibly just a flower?
Are those flowers meant to resemble bulk particles so closely? Yeah, it's the callow cedar. It makes you scared there's a bulk nearby if you're standing in the wrong spot, I guess. Spooky.
Help me protect the dozer.
Reloading. We are losing the drill dozer.
I'm helping.
Protect and repair. You're as good as new, Doretta. On something.
Very vertical room, isn't it?
Fuel canister in place.
Be gone.
Nice.
Canister. Fuel.
Protect the drill dozer. It's being attacked by wildlife.
Oh, okay, then marker, don't we?
Yeah.
All canisters fueled. Drill dozers ready to make more progress.
Oh, already moving?
I guess so.
Drill dozer moving. Everything looks fine, but expect
I'm
that
just
to
gonna
change
run back
soon.
real quick and get the resupply in the last stream. Oh no, that's way back at the start. Maybe this wasn't a good idea to come this way. Can you call a resupply up there
Yeah.
so I can grab it when I come through?
Nitro's been withdrawn and supply pod is inbound. We got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill dozer. Defend it or die trying.
What a jaw-dropping experience.
Can I have a shield on it, please?
I'm not playing gunner.
Somebody?
Decoy up. Hell.
How did I survive that?
Killer be killed.
Target painted on my back.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Get into cover.
I'll grab another.
I made a plan.
Thanks for all these resupplies.
Stand back, supply pod inbound.
Very helpful.
Ready to be built. Off and ready. Oh, don't shoot me, you bloated bag of troll blood. Don't waste your ammunition.
Have a good rest, Wolfie. Thanks for watching. Someone already got that nitro. Oh, a booty cap up there, I can get that.
Platform up. Forward.
How did I not kill that?
Cliff it, menace down!
I made
Drill dozer has reached the target. The Omeran
Oh, it's right there, is
jamming
it?
our readings, but we expect heavy pressure when the drilling commences.
Thought it would have been further away. We've only got 10 of the mushrooms.
not ready. Flares recharging. Pow! Suck on this, you freak of nature!
Attention!
Oh, I've got 4 mushrooms in my inventory. I should probably get rid of them, shouldn't I?
Loretta could really use an armor. I got the deposit.
Yeah, that's fine. Very camouflaged zone for the mushrooms.
One platform, ready to use. My bag is full.
I have 6 mushrooms, so someone's got 4. We have all of them. Got 8. And I gotta get the knight of
Platform's
2.
nice.
Blue cap here!
Platform. Bam!
Nice. That's how you make a platform bridge using
Supply
the
drop
least
has been
platforms.
ordered and is on the way.
Oh, damn it, there's a
I'm glad we have someone to carry our rocks and stones.
Where do we think the enemies will be coming from in this room?
All over.
Maybe? Alright, thanks for the gift sub, Vivian!
my nose on the bloody spice ring.
This is a fine spot for the sentry, isn't it?
Sentry
so.
on.
Eat it!
I'm gonna start the thing before a boss or something shows up.
Here we go!
Drill dozer has begun cracking the Omeran shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission, so guard it well against any hostiles. Swarm on intercept course. Get ready to protect the drill dozer.
That's really kind, Vivian, thank you.
Swarm, they're here.
Taste the pickaxe! You're fast, bug, but I'm faster.
Avali's cute. Yes, but I'm not cute.
Access provided. Platform.
The more subs, the more people causing Crimson trouble. True, because subs does mean faster channel points.
Outer crust has
Oh
been
no.
breached. Keep defending the drill dozer.
I'm an Avali, hey!
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Oh, I don't know about that resupply right on Dorado. Is that gonna hurt him? Oh, it totally did. That was evil, chat. Who did that resupply?
damage done to the drill dozer. Keep those things off it. That's an order.
Why did he grab me there?
Contact. Swarm approaching the drill dozer. Hunker
I'm gonna
down
die
and
here.
load up. We're 50% through, team.
No,
Drill
pirate
dozer is still holding
Oh,
together.
yeah.
The resupply hurt the Redder.
Incoming. Smoke him if you got him.
Hold your breath. Guess what is leaking?
Damn it! Stop, I'm dead!
But then who does?
Jaw-dropping experience!
I need some ammo.
Attacking me! Lure is up! Some of the ammo.
Shooting my sentry's nice. I like the turret with upgrade. It's like shooting a little missile. Look at all these fake cave leeches. Amazing.
Extraction at 75%. Almost there.
What's this? I made a platform. Reloading!
Swarm detected. Keep the drill
Oh, we have an
dozer
extra sentry here too. Thanks,
all
Amanda.
costs.
One down!
Swarm, it's a big one, team.
Reloading!
Right, right there.
Is this working in our favor?
Check out these moves!
Might not work. And you
Pesticide coming up!
other thing. Nothing. Oh, no, no. Just wait for now. Other thing. No. And you. Get the other. And I have. Oh,
These cave leeches are terrifying when there's so many fake cave leeches.
Covering fire!
Awesome.
The drill dozer.
No, I
still
missed the
its purpose.
catch.
The Heartstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission. Nicely done. Armor and Heartstone secured. Call the drop pod.
Well, there
when you're
was
ready.
cave leeches after the fake ones, so they blend in so well.
Supplies are on the
I've got the
way.
perk that saves me from the grabbing things though with this loadout. So I've got a bit of a protection from them.
Ammunition. Grabbing ammo.
Getting more ammo.
Who's holding onto the last mushroom? Someone's holding it. I think
Got the
Driller's got
last
it.
one.
Huh?
I just got it from the ceiling.
I thought Driller was holding onto one.
I am Driller.
It's you all along.
Secondary objective has been achieved. Bonus will be transferred to your accounts on mission completion.
And see.
Let's go then.
Drop pod en route. Hang in there.
Here we go.
What have I done? Doretta, no.
exactly.
Zip line done.
Drop pod has arrived. Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Have to save Doretta.
Our very own express elevator.
Who's got? Ah, never mind.
Pressure down.
Okay, whatever. No.
Pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
One sentry.
Probably should have picked that sentry up a bit sooner, huh?
Reloading.
The mule is secured. Initiating launch sequence. Keep Rock Galactic, thanks you for your good work.
Someone's got Doretta, right?
With or without you.
Yep, Doretta's already in.
That's one for the books.
They're trying to blow me up.
Leaving escape pod.
Yes.
Sauners. Why are you trying to blow me up?
It's C4. What else am I supposed to do with it?
We're escaping! Why would you try to blow me up right at the end?
Long live the king.
Who? I'm scared.
Email.
Because that's the funniest time to do it. Not for me!
I do. Email.
Oh no. Amazing. That would be the last mission for tonight, so I'm going to disband the team before anyone buys any drinks because I want to save everyone's cash.
All
Stay
good for me,
tuned though! We're going to get the overclock or whatever that we forgot to buy earlier. So let's have a look what we missed out on. Okay, there's nothing else we can get here. Xornan has my best interests in mind, I can tell. Magnite, diffusion ray balanced overclock. Microwaves penetrate. I don't even know how this gun works. Diffusion ray. Colette wave cooker. With some mechanical stress to the heat generator, the microwaves penetrate deeper, goes through several enemies at once and slows them down, but less damage. Ah, so slow down in penetration,
Like,
but less damage. That's good. I want it. 130 of that stuff? Sure, let's do it.
probably.
Getting a little bit of background noise again, Exxon.
Sorry.
Ah, expensive. I wonder if I
An
can make it
overclock for a
go
gun we
over
don't even have yet. Steal my color! No! How can you do this? We're gonna have to unlock that wave cooker soon so we can use that. And we need the other upgrades for the which gun was it? Which gun did we get? We got the yeah, this bolt thing. We can't afford any of it because it all takes like Magnite. Of course, every upgrade takes like 10 Magnite, which is too much for us because we can't win a single Magnite mission. Maybe you can help us out at that another time, chat. Help us win a Magnite mission. No, my colors. You can't wash away my colors. They're mine. No. No. Okay, I think that's where I'll be stopping for tonight. Stay tuned. We'll roll the credits and look for someone to raid. Magnetic shafts, it does. Okay, credits first. Credit. Yee. Thank you to Vivian for the cheers and Decipher for the sub, and thanks to Vivian for gifting that sub. Also thanks to Beauty Magic for the raid. Let's have a look who's online and let's do that raid ourselves now. Let's see. Let's raid Ramori Desu. What's going on in the game? What have you summoned? What have you done to my forge? Chat? What's going on? Nothing. What's that? Is that a roller coaster? Amazing. This is what peak gaming looks like. Bye everyone. It's just a snowball for the marshmallow. Bye.